Welcome, everybody. Hi. Welcome. I want to welcome everybody here, and I also want to welcome my friend Sun Psychic Jean to the show. And we're happy to always have Jean in the show. Thank you, dear.
Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday morning. What a wonderful, beautiful Sunday morning. And isn't it Veterans Day this Monday? There's a
Yes,
lot
it
of
is.
banks are
Mhm.
closed and
Yep.
no mail
My
and
school is
things.
closed, which is nice. That's all right with me. And yeah, so yeah, it's great. It's great. It is happy vet, and thanks to many, many wonderful people in our country who have served the United States as veterans, or those that have obviously have passed that have sacrificed their life for our country. So thank you to all of them. And yeah, welcome, welcome. So yesterday I had on a guy named Mr. Floyd's Universe.
I
Do you
saw
know?
that, Allie. He's phenomenal.
Isn't he
Oh my
amazing?
gosh, where did you find him?
Viviani sent me
Oh
his
my,
name. Yeah,
oh
he was
my God.
wonderful. And so he's going to come on again next week, next month, sorry. Um, I loved his he had Saint Germain come through, and he was channeling Saint Germain and some of the ladies, and it was wonderful. But they were asking me questions like, can we reach our dad or our mom and all that? And I said, come on tomorrow. Jane will be with me. We'll talk.
Oh.
because he was following up more with card readings that I did, and then he would further bring in what he had for a message. And so
Right.
it was just really enjoyable. And then Donna Spanier came on afterwards, and
Yeah.
she is phenomenal, and she's going to have her own channel very soon. And she's been doing it for a long time, but this is her first foray into being on a show. So she reminded
Wow.
me of you. She was a little nervous at the beginning, but she did really well. Yeah. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, doing it's a different speed, it's a different modality for sure.
It is. Yeah, it is. And feeling confident in what you're saying and doing. And so, but everybody knew she was new, and but she was great. It's like she'd been doing it forever. So that was awesome. Anyway. So I
Yeah.
want to say hello to Craig Dixon and to Christine Fryer and Karen Doyle and Marby and Noor and Water Lily's here. Jem is here. Been quite a week. Well, Jem, you're not alone, but we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. KK's here. Chris Cassidy. Hi, Dr. Ann. Lovely to see you. Let's see who else is here. I think that's all that I can see. Oh, Nicole Payton. Welcome. Aho to you. So welcome, everybody. I haven't had my coffee, but I have lots of water, and I probably need it more than coffee anyway. So
There you go.
yeah.
There you go. So
So,
yesterday was my last psychic fair of the season,
oh,
Allie. The next
okay.
one won't be until next March, but I had two in October and two in November. And it's so heartwarming and encouraging to see all of the light workers out there, all of
Oh,
the
yeah.
people who are saying, this is what I see, this is what I'm hearing, this is what I'm dreaming.
Right.
It's really
Yeah.
it's very encouraging to see there's so many
Yeah.
people in our community, and I
Sure.
it's really a beautiful thing to do readings face to face.
Sure.
And it's beautiful to do them here, but man, oh
Uh-huh.
man, I think I might start doing one that I can pop the people up and do it live with them
There you go.
here. Hmm.
You'll get some people that won't want to, but you will get some people that will. I know Deb Zacco does that as well. She loves doing that. And
Hmm.
so, yes, it's always nice to see people's faces. The other thing that, we might consider doing is um, having like it isn't necessarily a show, because I don't think you could tape. Well, you could tape it. I don't know, but you could do it on Zoom, and you could have people come on and choose to either just leave it for them, or maybe if they're okay with it, put them up. But we may need some of that extra loving, So that's a
Yes,
really good thing. Yeah.
I put
Yeah.
out a little poll and
Uh-huh.
asked if they wanted more psychic medium readings, or if they wanted to change up the new and different show formats. And
Yeah.
60% of the people who were polled said, new, we want
Okay.
new.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, we
Yeah.
got we got a lot of people that that want to learn more for their own growth. And so, yeah, whatever it is. And that's what really is helpful to me. When Viviani sent me the name of Josh for Mr. Floyd's Universe, anybody that sees a reader that they would like to be introduced more to the community, just let us know. Us channel people, we would love to do that. And just know that if for some reason you don't ever see them, that would be their choice, of course. But it also could be that they just don't do that. And I tried to get Libby from Magister Tarot, I believe it was, but she doesn't collab. Her guides say no. And Marianne, I've had her on for very little bit, but she's got some things that it's not easy for her to come on live with other folks. So yeah, so it's, and that's how we get we get a bigger and bigger and bigger community. So, and we need it right now. So we've needed it all along. It's just right now it's even more important, I think. So
right.
Yes. So hello, sixes. Chris Cassidy wonders, can she be a light worker when she grows up? Chris, you're already one, my dear. Yes, you are. Yeah. Queen of Love and Infinity. What a wonderful name. Thank you. And Nicole, you're right. The shift is upon us. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Sharon. It's great to have you all here. Let's see. We'll probably get more folks. Sue Toffee. Hi, Tanita as well. And Karen Robinson's here. And let's see who else might have snuck in here. We don't ever mind if you are lurking or not. It's wonderful. Oh, Nicole Payton, you would love to come on? Well, that's good. She's coming in here today from your channel. So that's good for you to know, Jean. Yeah. Yeah.
So she would come on and do a reading face to face with me. Okay, good.
Yes. And community is everything. Hi, Cheryl Simpson. Nice to see you as well. Yes, ma'am, she says. All right, Marby, you have a question. All right, so I got a couple of people that want readings so far. I might do the giveaway tool for readings. I think I'll do that.
That's fun.
Have you used that before, Jean?
I've used it for giveaways, but not for readings.
All right.
It's a lot to manage, Aley. And you, if anybody can do it, you can. But it's a lot to manage to go and get the message. It's hard enough just doing the chat.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants, we're going to be doing psychic and mediumship and spirit guide and angels and ancestors. Any type of questions like this that you guys would like to pop in, please do. For Aley, make sure you put it in caps and use emojis. That would be greatly appreciated. And when your name is called, just let us know. Say hello or pop an emoji. Let us know that you're here. That would also be greatly appreciated.
There you go.
So I'm doing all the things while Aley's
while I'm trying to get this set up. Yeah. The only other thing I got to do is put in, is it invite or present? No, I don't know. I think it's the share screen for the giveaway tool. All right. So what you need to do is put in the £sign and read. Don't put a space between it, and your question. And so some of you already have questions up. Could you, if you wouldn't mind doing £sign and read first, and then I'll put you in the giveaway queue, and it will be randomly chosen by the computer. And if we just end up not having that many there, I'll certainly go in and look and see. Thank you very much. So if you want a reading, just put in read. Yeah. All right. Queen of Love and Infinity, just put read. All right, Karen, I gotcha. Thank you, Jean, for doing the heavy lifting. All right, Kate.
Pointing out all the things.
Pointing out all the things.
On this Sunday morning.
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. And one of the things when you do a psychic fair in person, it's a lot of people and it's all day long. So, and it's a little loud, so I have to kind of speak loudly. So I don't know. I have a little bit of a rasp. It's not that bad, but yesterday I was like tired of talking. And you know,
Yeah.
I have this like really tired voice. So it's a lot. It's a lot. But I
Yeah.
have some,
I
yeah.
imagine it is, Jean. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to
Uh,
interrupt you.
that's right. I had somebody who I didn't recognize come up to me, and he put his hand on my back, and I was like, yes, like what do you want? And he says, I want you to know that I saw you read the room last year and you were phenomenal. And it
Wow.
meant the world to me. Like I never know, like for somebody
Yeah.
to remember from last year and to come up to me and to say that he was there when I was reading the room. And
Right.
I just
Right.
thought that was so very kind of him, and it really did lift my spirits to
Of
the
course.
place that
Of
I
course.
needed, you know?
That's
Mhm.
awesome. Oh, Jean, I love that. It is just those little things show appreciation for what we do. And if something resonates and you care to share that with us, that was always really wonderful too, because we don't know if sometimes I was explaining to Donna about getting a verification, and I was telling her when you and I started, some of the things you saw were like, I don't know if I should say this, and they were always spot on. It was amazing. So yeah, so there you go, there you go. All right, okay, so I'm going to, so please be here to be read. If we pull your name, we'd like you to know, we'd like you to say I'm here or yes or something to let us know. And if you have to go, just write, I have to go. And that way, if I pull you, because you're already in the queue, if I pull you, then I know I got to go on to another person. So there you go. All right. So let me go to the giveaway tool and do the drawing. All right.
I love seeing everybody's name pop up.
I know.
Hi,
Oh,
everybody.
Tanita. All right, Tanita. You won this one. Hi, Cheryl Simpson. Thank you very much. All right, so I got to bring us back. And let me see. Tanita, did you? Hi, Tahiti 93. Tanita, did you post a question? That's my next. Let's see. If not, you just want a general reading. Those of you who didn't put a question in with it, I think we're just going to leave it that we'll do a general reading for you.
She
Oh,
says
any
any
message?
message.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Loved ones in spirit. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's hard to be in the start and see the live chat. Everybody always says it takes, you have to go back and forth. You can't see them at the
Yeah.
same time. It's
Yeah.
like the page disappears and then you have to go back to the page.
Right.
Just so you know, everybody.
It's called multitasking.
Allie's the queen at this. She's really good.
Uh-huh.
All right. So let's see, Tanita. Somebody is very proud of you. Somebody is saying, I feel like this is a father figure for you. I feel like this is an older gentleman. It could be father, uncle, grandfather, somebody like this. And they're saying that they're really proud of you. And they're saying that you have a lot of like tenacity and perseverance, and that you are growing. They're really happy about your growth, because you can look back 6 months and see how far you've grown spiritually, how much you are. They're telling me that you feel like you're more in your skin. You are more of who yourself, whereas before you may have felt empty or non-existent. Now you can see, feel, and hear, and you're kind of like in this moment now. I feel like you're very much more grounded and very much more aware. And they see this growth in you, and there's a different type of a vibration as well. So they just want you to know that keep doing what you're doing and keep progressing. And I also see a little dragon coming around you too. So, and that's just lovely.
Ah,
And it's like, because you're opening up to that spiritual realm, that
yeah,
that I can see them.
that's wonderful, Jean. I love that. And yes, it is the year of the dragon until the end of the year. And dragon energy is beautiful. You think that with fire breathing, but really they can protect us. It's so wonderful. So what I'm seeing here is somebody from the other side that says, uh, be as is. It's an act of love. And what I'm guessing it is stay in your own vibration. Don't allow things to upset or move you from it. Keep your vibration high and sit in peace, and just wait. Sometimes we have to hurry up and wait, and for whatever it is that we're wanting. Did you have a person that it says kindred? And I'm almost wondering if it was a person that passed that was your age, or would be your age now, that was like a cousin or a sister or a good friend. And it was a very big loss for you. But I'm getting that they are standing there right beside you and trying to empower you and bringing you that beautiful, loving energy. And finally, I get open up your own communications, because your guides are trying to get your attention, and they want to speak to you, whether that be in a dream, or if it is a vision that you might get, or a situation you find yourself in. Maybe you come around a corner and there's a sign that says something, or you hear a song and you say, ooh, that has a message in it. All of those things they're saying to look for and be aware of. So, thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, Jonathan Daly. It's nice to see you. Cosmic World Bridger. Wow, I like that. That isn't you, Cosmic Blue Avian, is it?
No,
No, it's not. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Deb. Hi, Deb. Hi, Sherry Moe. Okay. All right. Thank you.
And
so much.
Tanita just said, yes, her friend in high school, he passed when they were 15. So that's maybe who you were picking up on, Aley.
I think so. I think so, Tanita. Thank you for letting us know. This person is very close to you still, and wants you to feel loved. All right, everybody. We're doing the giveaway tool here. Sue Toffee. Well, wonderful. Sue comes to us from beautiful Oz. All right, otherwise known as Australia. I think you put a question up, Sue. Hold on. Here we go. All right. You're going to view a rental this Thursday. The landlord's name is Louisa. Will I get it? She likes cats. Well, that's helpful since you have some. Okay, let's check it out.
I'm going to use my pendulum here, Sue.
Mm-hmm.
Is this rental from Louisa in Sue's? Is it in Sue's highest good? And will she be accepted? All right. Is this rental the best place for Sue? Is this the ultimate place? For some reason, when it said yes, that it was favorable to you, I'm not sure that it is the ultimate place, but it is a contender. And I feel like it is your choice there, Sue. But it's not the ultimate for some reason. So keep keep it as a contender.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How about you, Aley?
Yeah. As you know, we always have our own personal decision-making processes. Now, what I get is that this woman here is sort of in her imagination, having a little tea party and looking outside at a doll becoming more lifelike. So my feeling is that this is asking you to imagine what it is definitely that you want, and ask the universe to tap into your gut when you go there and say, does this meet all my needs? And will, the cats is a big need. I know it is for you, but don't skim on other things. If for instance, that it's right in the middle of near a highway, or there's a lot of noise or things like that, make sure you check that stuff out. They're asking you to release the outcome. So I think that's to keep you involved in checking everything out. So it might not be the be all end all. And I think goes along with what Jean says. But I do see the number 1 comes up on this card, and it's your equilibrium. And our equilibrium is very important for us in order to stay standing up. When, we can be dizzy, or we can have our equilibrium working. So it says to make sure you've got both feet on the ground, not one foot in the air. So yeah, there you go.
And stand in your power when you make those decisions.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Stand in your power is right. I love that. Good luck, Sue. You'll have to let us know, my dear, how that's going. So, all right. And the next person is, it's your time on Wheel of Fortune. All right. Cheryl Simpson. Cheryl, I'm hoping you are here. And I noticed you had, oh, here it is, advice from guides. Okay. There you go. What do you know? And thank you for the donation. That was very nice of you, my dear. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, Cheryl, I feel like you do work with, obviously, with your little icon there. I'm feeling that you are tied to the earth, and you perhaps work with ley lines, and also sending energy and bringing energy to and from Gaia. I feel like you're very aware and sensitive to the energies around the in nature, and almost like a little bit indigenous hint or a shamanic hint that I'm feeling that you have a tendency to really connect. And I feel like it's your when you feel your soul sort of express itself and have this joy when you're outside, whether it's gardening, whether it's hiking, or whether it's driving through the mountains, whatever it is that you're doing outside and for and around the nature, it feels like it lifts you up. And I feel like you have a very strong affinity to the earth. I feel like you also can do, what are those bars called?
The rods,
the dowsing rods.
Yeah, dowsing.
And you can connect. You would be very good at this divination, and you would like kind of pick up some images, ideas, and insights when you're doing this. It's not just yes, no. You'd be able to get more. So I would definitely work with nature, tune into Gaia, and all of the all of the sentient beings that are here on this beautiful planet. So good for you, Cheryl.
Yeah, good for you is right. That's you've had indigenous influences. There you go. That's wonderful. Thanks for the feedback. That's great. All right. So Cheryl, I get here. This is a picture of a heart, and it's our anatomical heart, and I love that. And it says our heart is our true essence. Let yourself feel all your emotions and honor them as a vital part of you and your complete self. So some of us have had a tough week. Most of us, almost all of us have had one, but we are allowed to do the feels. We are allowed to express ourselves. And then it's time to sort of pull up our bootstraps and move forward into what we need to do next. But it's not wrong to allow yourself to feel something that you're going through. I'm getting here that you were being asked to rest in the void. This is the sacred holy womb. I love this. It's just amazing. And it's what brings the divine feminine through as well. So remember that. They're telling you to ground yourself. And you said that Jean was saying out being outside. So yes, I'm getting the same message that grounding is important for you. But the last thing that I pulled is really interesting because it's a bear and a lot of bunnies. Okay. Ooh. And it says competition, but I think what it means is do not believe that there is competition that you have to fight against. Allow yourself up for the unification instead of being against, before, not against something. Life doesn't need to be a competition. We can be a collaboration. And actually, that's the kind of channel that I've always wanted and have, because I really do believe we all are here to help each other. So if somebody's giving you the feeling you have to compete, you don't need to go. You don't need to go there. You just tell them you're not interested. Yeah. So, all right. Yes, it is, Nicole. It's a great day to be in gratitude. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, Jean. Thank you for the message. Got it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Let's see. Gotta add this back to the stage. I'm getting better. When I was on with Gerald the other day, I felt like I was all thumbs. Even though I've done it, it's just another thing to master.
I know.
All right.
Look at everybody. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. All right. So Carney, just let us know you're here, Carney, please. And you may have a message up that you were asking. Oh, here it is. All right, Carney. Any advice for my upcoming novel? Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. That's awesome. Are you self-publishing, Carney? I'd love to know. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Carney.
So the first thing I heard for you, Carney, it was a labor of love. I think you worked really, really, really hard at it, and you've really put in your due diligence, and it's been quite an effort for you, and a learning process. And it's not as easy as opening up your heart and sharing it. You have to cross your T's, dot your I's, and fit through certain restrictions in order to do so. So that was, it was like a bittersweet for you. It was like, finally, all of my beautiful creation is down on paper. But when you went to offer it, they were like, well, this and this and this. And it really sort of disillusioned you, or kind of, fun sponged you, is what they say. And, but I think that it was a learning curve, and it may have been like a curveball that you didn't see coming, but it's not going to deter you. I think that it's like having a baby, that there's pains and there's, process, and there's a effort. And, but soon after your baby is published, you'll be like, okay, I want another one now. Now that it was because you didn't see these things coming, I think. That's right. Is what was sort of disillusion. And I do see that you're writing from your heart, from your authentic inspiration, your spiritual and your imagination, allowing that to come through. And it's in your own voice. I hear. I just feel like it's from your heart, from your soul. It's in your own voice. I'm not sure what the book is about, but I do feel like you put your heart and soul into it. And I think this is really important energetically, to remember that energy is out there, no matter how much you had to reconfigure or compromise the end result. It is your heart and soul, and that energy, the energy and the intention that you had for this book will go out. And, people who read it will be touched by this. And let me know if there's anything else that you that I may not have touched on. But what did you get there, Aley?
I got that it is. She says it is self-publishing. So what the first card I got makes complete sense, and it says you need to be a bit of a detective now. Okay. And it says here, look past the veil of illusion that someone's trying to pull over your eyes, that someone could be you. So examine your assumptions. But I'm feeling as though you need to find forums in order to promote your books. And that will be or your book. And that's your, that right there is the detective part that's inside you. I will tell you that there are some people, and if you email me at heartandsoulconnected@gmail, there's a lady that she gets books, and she's on here and she reads them and talks about them on her channel. So, there's about 10,000 people that follow her. I don't know if she'll want to take it, but why not ask? Why not see? You could send her a copy. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of here, because that's an important thing to do at this point, is to promote it. it says next, be a delicate guide. Growth happens in the shadows before it's realized in the light. Seek your source. And so once again, it goes very well with the detective. It's you need a source to let people know that this book is out there. And whatever your target audience is, you need to find a place for them to see it as well. If that means TikTok or it means Substack or something else, or Facebook or Instagram, whatever it is, get it out there, Carney, because I think it will take a little bit of time, but it will be worth it. It will be worth it. So, yeah.
So she's asking, do you see it being a success? And what I turn that back to you, Carney. What do you define as success? Do you want to become New York Times bestseller? Do you want to have it make a difference in one person's life? You know, where is your line of success? Will somebody ever buy it? And sometimes it's not. I think it's already a success because you've completed it and published it. That is a success. So it's important for you to define this and to look for goals and to see, whether or not you do, what do you call it? Book signing. If you can try and get it into brick and mortar, or I'd like Aley's idea. You can come on and talk about how what your process was, where the story came from, where your inspiration came from. And, I think that's a good idea as well.
That's good, Carney. I love that. I mean, you can shoot for the stars, but right now, bring the bars up as you go along. And I think, I think that will happen. And I do see local authors sometimes are also featured at Barnes and Noble book signings and things. And you might have to provide them with the books, and then they'll resell them for you. I don't know, but it's worth a shot. Yeah.
It might be a little slow, but don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. It's out there. And don't say, oh, 3 months is over, I can't promote it anymore. Keep promoting it. There's other books that people have found to be helpful, and they were written in the 80s and just newly discovered. So
yeah, that's right. You never know. Jess Rain, thank you for your donation to Jean's channel. That's wonderful. We appreciate you.
Thanks,
hi,
Jess.
Lottie. Yeah. It used to be hard to self-publish, not so much like it was. That's right. If you can get it on Kindle, for sure, that's very helpful. Well, good luck to you, Carney. And yeah, thanks for being here. All right, here we go. Here we go. You always think the last one when it slows down and then it moves one more. Okay. Ms. Sherlock. Oh, now that's really fun because Miss Sherlock is a detective, and that's the card I pulled. So it's interesting that you came in after that. So yeah. All right. There we go. Can you ask my late mom, Joy, to tell me if she protected me from my oldest sister, Candy's emotional abuse? Because after your mom left, no one did. Okay, hi. That's tough energy for you.
So before I even ask my pendulum there, Miss Sherlock, what I heard were the angels were with you. And I feel as though, I'm not sure if it was your mother who, that was her wish, or perhaps even her dying wish, that angels would protect you and watch over you. But it's not only that, it's that you rely on yourself, and that you saw that since your mother was no longer there, it was up to you to embody this, what do you call it, the boundaries that were required, and not to be a doormat, in other words. But I feel like you were empowered. I feel like there was an angel of guidance that was sent to you, and I do feel it was one of your mother's wishes, for that all of her children would be protected, honestly, even Candy. And it's important to send all of our all of the people who challenge us love, because they're our greatest teachers sometimes.
Yeah, that's very true. The first thing that I got out of I'm an English professor, so words really mean a lot of things to me. And it's very interesting that your mom's name was Joy, and after Joy is gone, and yeah, she comes through and she says, when I left, I wanted to make sure that you remained in peace. And so she's giving you flowers, and she's saying that she did protect you at the time, but you know, she had to leave when she left. But when she did, the joy was gone. And I know that sounds really weird, but that was her name, and that makes sense. She says, I'm sorry there was so much drama. And she said that, you know, up here you can only do so much. And hopefully you heard my messages to you to step back. And I'm also getting candy's not good for your teeth. I mean, honestly, I'm getting these crazy messages. So, and what are teeth? They're the little things in our lives. Those are the tiny things. And also we have them in our mouths where we talk from. So there's something going on with these names. It's amazing. I'm getting that Candy has she had or has a big personality, and she wanted to really just, you know, take over things. And so mom's a little she's disheartened because she wants you to be in peace. She really does. And she's encouraging you to let it go and be in peace. And she says, anytime there's a hidden danger, would you please ask for Michael out loud? Please, Archangel Michael, come in and help with the danger that I'm in, and cut away the problems. And Mom, could you come in also and help me out? That she's there for you. She wants to bring back the joy to you. So I know it's kind of corny that I am saying those things about the names, but I just keep getting that that's meaningful for some reason. So
that was cool, Aley. Absolutely. Yeah. Really neat.
Yeah. All right. So hello, Donna Spanier. Yeah. That's awesome. Queen of Love and Infinity. Did you put your hashtag read is somewhere so you're in the queue? I just want to make sure, because remember, I'm pulling these off of the queue. All right.
Yeah, it's the random selector that we're using.
Yeah. Cosmic World Bridger. All right.
Thank All right, so Cosmic. Much. Just say hello when your name is called, so we know you guys are still here.
Okay. Yeah. As long as it's already in there, one time you're in the queue. Yeah. So that's all right. Romantic connection. All right. Let's see what we can find out. Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting to make sure that Cosmic is still here.
Yeah, that's true.
Just say hello, because we'll need feedback.
Yeah. Please, Cosmic
World. I am getting some messages already, but I just want to make sure that we honor the people who are still here. If you had to leave, we understand. And, you know, sometimes.
But we'll move on because people are waiting. Yeah.
So maybe we'll come back to Cosmic.
Yep. I'll put her on the list here.
I didn't feel their energy. Yeah.
Feedback from Cheryl. My mother had told me we were treated as two separate individuals, two separate schools. Her life was going to be different than Cheryl's. So treated like an only child was done for both of us. Wow. Okay. That's very interesting. Okay. Tahiti 93.
Oh, wow. It faked us out. It went to Tahiti and then back.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, all right. Tahiti's here.
Yes.
Let's see if I can find her. If you had a question, I think you might have. Maybe not. Tahiti, did you have a specific question, or should we just do a random reading for you? Whatever it is, because I didn't see one. So Yeah, just let us know.
It's so great to see everybody here and together and chatting and
Yeah.
and
We have the best chatters, don't we? We do.
mhm,
We have the
mhm.
best chatters.
Oh,
Tanita. Oh, okay. How you feel, you two great ladies? How whatever we feel is what you want. Okay, sweetheart. Whatever the guides are telling us, we'll do that. Okay.
so if we can put Tahiti's name up, that'd be great. You could just click on that, her last comment.
All right.
So they know what we're, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So this is for Tahiti. I see you with several women around you, maybe sisters or aunts. I see you really engaging with cousins, sisters, aunts. There's a tight closeness with women, and I do feel like they're family or extended family. I feel like you all support one another and that you have this beautiful friendship. It's just such a blessing to have this unconditional love support from women. I mean, and it's important for brothers and fathers and everybody too, but for this particular energy, I'm seeing that you all supported one another. And not to say that there weren't bumps along the way, but I feel like you're together with a bunch of sisters, mothers, aunts. And if they're on the other side, let me see, what is Tahiti? They want you to know to celebrate each day, and that I feel like you have a very a optimistic outlook, and you appreciate things. You have gratitude in your life, and this carries you a long way. And it's not that you never have disappointment or feeling down. It's that you can see, in spite of it all, the sun still rises the next day. There is like this eternal optimism, this knowing, this feeling that you have in your soul that that the struggle will end. And you are still supported by your sisters and your loved ones.
Wow.
And I feel like you might be doing some healing work, either receiving healing work or perhaps maybe you do healing work. Because it's like the divine feminine that you are healing, and it could be ancestral healing. It could be just you physically, personally healing, receiving energy healing in some way, or actually the healing part could just be going through your
She does. She does healing work. Whoops. Yep.
Oh, okay. Going through the process and healing yourself. All of the things that maybe all the wounds, you're working through all the wounds. And this is making a big difference. And it's almost like raising the energy and the vibration around you, Tahiti. So thank you very much. And what did you get there, Aley?
Well, I got an interesting card for you, Tahiti. You're going through some kind of a battle, and I'm not saying it's a knockdown, drag out. It's even between your shadow side and your enlightened side. It could be one of those. But what I really love about it is that you are working it out and you are finding common ground. And look, I love this because the fox, the bunny, and the crow are all drinking from the same fountain. And so it could be body, mind, and spirit are all working together. Don't fight against one for the other, because they're all needed in this life that we live. And they're saying that is done by divine providence. So this is something you came here to work through. This is something that is working for you because you are following your karmic path. So how beautiful is that? Wow. I love it. Thank you. Oh, she says, ooh la la, I'm very touched, Jean. I believe Tahiti lives in France. So, ooh la la. Oh. I think so. Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad you were here today, Tahiti.
I do readings on location too. So if you invite me to France.
Yeah, just send me a plane ticket. I'll come over there and I'll give you free readings.
I was in Maui the other day. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, well, that's cool. Maui's always a good place to be.
Jonathan invited us. They invited me, and we did a unicorn show together. So that was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I've had Jonathan on before. I love him. He's great. He really is. All right, so we're looking at wondering if Kimber will win a court case that she has in December. All right.
Kimber, say hi. Let us know. Let me just do this cut and dry thing.
Yeah. Yep. Make sure you're here, Kimber.
Yep, she's here. I felt like she
Thank you, Kimber.
All right. Is the case on December 3rd, or whenever this court case is finalized, will it be in Kimber's favor? Will the decision be in Kimber's favor? And I do see it a little bit, yes, but I really don't. I would like to say yes, but it's saying a little bit yes. It's almost like you may have to negotiate, or you may have to, it won't be everything that you were hoping for, or it won't be as satisfying for you. It's almost like it's a bittersweet. It's like, well, all that for this, it's almost like all that for nothing. And it was a long, I feel your exhaustion and it's almost like you almost felt like giving up, but you wanted to stick it out to the end, and you're really, really hopeful. And I think just completing the process and getting a win is good, but it's not going to be as much win as you would like. Like, let's say somebody stole something from you and they could possibly get 2 to 10 years and they're sentenced to 2. And you're like, what? I feel like it will go in your favor, but it won't be. Or if you're winning, if you're going to be getting money from somebody or a settlement for 2 to 10,000, it'll be like middle ground. I just feel like it'll be in your favor, but it won't be what you were hoping for. So manage your expectations and understand that you've already won. You've gone through the process. You stuck up for yourself. You saw it through. You had tenacity. You did what you needed to do. And that is the win. Anything else is just icing on the cake.
That's right. That's right. Well, Kimber, I get the dreamer first, and they're asking you to please look to your dreams for guidance and keep envisioning and give back by helping others. I'm thinking that you're going to find something, some kind of maybe premonition. So if you can remember your dreams, Kimber, write them down when you first wake up and see whether or not on Tuesday nights, I'm on with my girls, and we're having a gentleman on with us tonight where we analyze dreams. So if you can remember any of them, bring them in. All right. The next thing I get is awe. I'm getting that you have a really, really good team or lawyer working for you. And I get that like 3 cards worth. So I get luminous gems. There will be some luminous gems that will come out of this. And it says, explore and nurture talents and potentials within you. I'm almost wondering if they're saying you could do this. I don't know. Or in other words, you could be the lawyer. Whether I don't know if you're interested in anything like that, but that's sort of coming. And what I'm getting is the resource that you're using is on board. They're in the driver's seat. So it's very true. I'm not going to overshot what Jean says because I really trust in her intuition and her guidance really well. So it may be not exactly what you want, but I do think that if you think about it, it is a kind of a win. So yeah, there you go. All right. Thank you, Kimber. All right. Let's see what we got here. I got to get to the
All
other.
the best to you, Kimber.
Kimber. Good luck, sweetheart. Yep.
I like seeing everybody's name up there.
No, it's wonderful. So Dora Romero. Yeah.
Miss Dora.
And let me find your question.
Hello, and thank you to Miss Sharon Sipe. She is the moderator extraordinaire. She sets the stage for all of us.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. So Dora, I'm guessing you just want a general reading. Would you just let us know you're here, sweetheart?
She's
that
here.
Oh, there you are here. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Now, Jean has agreed to stay for another 30 minutes after, so we'll be here until 11:30. So we'll keep drawing, and right near the end, we will absolutely do a collective read. So everybody gets some kind of a read today.
Okay, she does say general, and Kimber did give us some feedback. Would you be able to pop that up? Because I think that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be the win. So something will happen. You might not get the money that you want, but yeah, we sure wish you good luck, sweetheart. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so sorry. There's another friend of mine that went through the same thing.
But you stood up for yourself, Kimber, and that's your win.
That's your win. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a bittersweet. We don't want to have to do that. But it's important to stand up for ourselves. Okay, Miss Dora. So Miss Dora, I feel like your spirit guides are suggesting that you get out a little bit more and perhaps walk. There's like art exhibits or art fair or a holiday exhibit fair, or I see you outdoors, even like a farmer's market kind of thing, or they want you to I feel like you're staying in a little bit, a little more than, and it is safety, comfort, and you taking care of yourself. But they just want you to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit, and maybe go to the library if they have somebody speaking or talking about a subject or reading a book, or find something that you're interested in that is not like wild and crazy, but you don't have to go to a big restaurant and hang out at the bar or anything, but just something a little more low key and a little more in your neighborhood, and see if you can find some activities to maybe even a meditation group. There's a lot of meditation groups and these non-denominational types of places that hold a meditation group or a prayer group, or something like this that you can participate in. But they just want you to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit. Yeah. That's what I got.
All right. So this is really interesting. First card I get is the sacrifice card. I think perhaps, Dora, that you might have had to sacrifice something either in the recent past or right now that you're dealing with, because maybe there's not enough money, maybe there's not enough time, maybe whatever, or you just can't get there. But the next card I get is a beautiful card because it says, follow your compass, and your compass here is true north, and the star is at the true north. So I'm feeling as though things are going to get better and they're heading up, so there you go. And reach for the stars, they're telling you, because that you are due to have abundance. And abundance comes in many, many forms. It could be monetary, it could be friendships, it could be love, it could be lots of great Thanksgiving food. So I don't know. We don't have much longer to wait for Thanksgiving here. So yeah.
If a friend invites you to have Thanksgiving with them, and ordinarily you really wouldn't do it, maybe this is stepping outside of your comfort zone and just accepting the invitation.
That's right. So those of you here, we have to tell you that the computer randomly draws. I know some of you are putting your name in more than once, but it randomly draws only from one putting it in. So Lottie B is the winner of this one, is Lottie here. Lottie, 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 let us know. All right. Lottie.
Yeah, she's here.
She is. All right. Now I got to find her post if she has one. Let's see. I don't know. Did you post, Lottie? What kind of
Anything
reading?
they want to tell me.
Anything they want to tell you. All right. So let's get your name up there. Thank you, Lottie. All right.
So I feel that you have a very strong prayer potential there, Miss Lottie. And I see that you do pray and your prayers are heard. And I feel like that you join together with a group of people that pray. And I feel like there is like this intention that you have for the collective that is very strong. So they want you to know that your prayers make a difference. Your prayers are felt and appreciated, and they do have an intention behind them that carries far and wide. It's like the ripple of the stone in the water, and also through your the crystal grid around the earth. I feel like you pray for the earth, for the whole earth, for
Wow.
the earth and all of its inhabitants. Like there is no discrimination in your heart. There is no exclusivity. You understand that the unity consciousness, that we're all one and that we are all come from the divine. And you are, I feel like you're also aware of the earth's ascension, or moving through from one dimension to the next dimension. I feel like you're also there's a lot here, Miss Lottie. You've been busy. I'm feeling like there is a ascended master that you're working with. I don't know who this is. I don't know. Who's the purple one? Who's that
Saint
guy? That's
Germain.
who.
That's Saint
Saint
Germain.
Germain.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like you're working with ascended masters, and you're really working with the Earth's grid, and you're really working with all of the sentient beings, and you have big intentions and big power, and
Yeah.
your focus and your sending out your love is really, really very very effective and meaningful. So that's what I'm getting from you, Miss Lottie.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I get the wounded. And so we all have a wounding in some way, but you have the ability to be more gentle with yourself and help other people who have been wounded to see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because that's what people need. They need to have that empathy. They need to have that understanding, and you're able to give it. You also are able to inspire people to know that they can dream of a better day. We need people like you so much, Lottie. And I love this because look at the moon, and the animals are out enjoying the moon. And of course, we're coming up on a very big moon shift very, very soon. And I think the moon brings you a lot of power. So the thing I love the best here is people go to you because you're very brave and you slay the dragons. Look at this, a little dragon, kind of crazy looking guy. But yeah, and you help people become more brave, especially those who have been wounded. Because a lot of times when we're wounded, we don't want to step back into the fray. We're really concerned that we'll be wounded again. And you're there to help them see them through and help them along. So, wow.
That's really wonderful. And this is possible for all of us. And there's only one thing that is if we all want to be like this and have our prayers heard and make a difference like this, it's really the belief and the trust.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's all. That's the only difference. We all have this ability. We all have this power. We all have this effect on the rest of the world. And it's just believing and trusting. It's really that simple.
Mm-hmm. And we need more people to do that. All of us need to, if we can. Yeah. So she says she sees purple every time she meditates. So there you go. Yeah. That's good. That's wonderful. I love that. Thank you, Lottie. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Whoops. Something fell. All right.
Good luck, everybody.
Teacher Barbara, I haven't seen you in a while, so tell me if you're here, Teacher Barbara. All right. I'm going to go ahead.
What if we do one more? Yeah, like maybe do so they know who's
two.
coming up
All
next.
Right. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
So Barbara, if you're still here, just say hello.
Karen Robinson. All right.
And Karen, if you're still here. So this way we have 50-50 odds. And we know we're going, Yeah,
we know we're getting late into the show, and sometimes people kind of say, well, I guess I'll go. But all right. So we have Teacher Barbara. And we have Karen. And we had Cosmic World.
Karen is here.
Karen. All right, Karen. Thank you, Karen. All right. Teacher Barbara, if you come in, let us know. You'll be next. All right. So, Karen, I saw your question. There it is. Whoops, I got to get rid of that. All right. So will Jane Lahr, L-A-H-R, take on my book? Oh, we got another book lady here today. So that's awesome.
I think she wants to. I think that she's going to tell you that she's considering it. I think she's going to ask for more time. I don't see a direct yes, but I see like there's a little bit of a diversion. She may tell you what she has on her plate, or say maybe in a few months, or I have to get through this, or something like that. She's there's something that she's wants to, and she'd like to. But I don't feel like she's going to give you a direct yes. I think that she's going to either put you off or tell you that because of this, that I don't know what it is. She's not.
Maybe she's more editing, or more work done in certain areas. That could be very possible. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yep.
It's your Maryland story you've been working on for so long. And so she says her dad was Bert Lahr from The Wizard of Oz, who played the Cowardly Lion, I believe. Okay. So, all right. So I get good luck energy. So the acorn is, but look it's the acorn, and the acorn is the beginning of a tree. So it's at the beginning stages. She says she's ready to communicate with you, though, about it. So she's going to give you some tips and things that you might need to do. And eventually it says that you will have security and safety, and you will receive stability, because the anchor will anchor it in for you. But it may not be immediately, but I don't think she's going to say nope. I think she's going to say, all right, Karen, but yeah, that's what I'm getting.
And she may also refer you to somebody else, because she wants to. It's not a solid no, and it's not a solid yes, but she's like, I would like to, I can, I have this other thing, maybe in a couple of years, but she'll say in the meantime, I feel like she's going to have recommendations or suggest somebody else for you.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, add to the stage. So I'm not getting that Teacher Barbara's here. So we're going to move on, and I'll draw two more, and then you'll know, and we'll know you're here if you are. All right. So we have Jem. If you're here, let us know, please. And we have next Karen Doyle. All right, just let us know you're here, please, ladies. Now let's see. Jem is here. Yay. All right. And Karen Doyle is here. All right. So we got both of you ladies here. All right. So Jem, this is her question. Do my guides need to tell me anything? She has a lot of feelings to sort through. Okay. No worries. And Karen, if you want to put up either a question or just a general reading, that would be great.
I'm hearing take one thing at a time, Jem. Dissect the feelings that you're having and conquer them one at a time. Work them out one at a time. Try not to overload or overwhelm or put everything all in one basket. Make sure you compartmentalize and work on each issue one at a time. And you remember that you are the creator. You create your world around you and work on developing and maintaining and enriching while you're working on the problems or issues.
Ooh,
We have infinite possibilities in our energy and in our surroundings.
yeah. Okay.
They want you to know that to ask a friend for help, to have somebody to bounce these things off of, these ideas, or talk it out with somebody. Even if you would consider a counselor, a professional to voice your concerns and, your dilemma, I feel. And to have somebody with another point of view outside of your, outside of the umbrella, because sometimes our emotions can get in the way of the solutions or our clear thinking. And sometimes understanding a different point of view or a new way of looking at things will really help us to move past certain issues. So I'm just going to stop there.
And Jim, I saw that you had posted a little bit longer that this was more about your emotions of what's recently happened. So I'm going to say that this is sort of a reading for everybody, and I think Jean did it that way as well. I love this first card that comes out is the truth will come out. And so count on the angels, and there's Michael. Oh my Lord. That gave me goosebumps when I pulled that. It says you have to be truthful and honest with yourself. The truth is not afraid of questions. So if there's a lot of denial and things, then that's not the truth. You already know that, though. Everybody knows that, especially with what we've been dealing with. The next one I get is there's a mob of people who are feeling this way. You are not alone. And it's like this poor little fox is being surrounded by all these black crows and not really happy about it. But he's on the ground. These crows are in the air. So there's a distance between them. There is a storm that will have to take place. Everybody just take heed. We have all kinds of storms in the world. We have, floods. We have hurricanes, we have earthquakes, we have all that stuff, but we also have emotional storms. So recognize that is something we're going to see. Some of us will feel the need to escape from whatever it is that we're doing. But again, talk to a therapist, talk to somebody or talk to a friend, just talk. Don't, and then you can move through those emotions. Finally, it says, this is for all of us. All of us need an enclosed haven. And it's creating a personal space physically and mentally for growth and well-being, and to set boundaries and not allow anybody to disturb your peace. Nobody has any charge over our peace of mind. Unless we allow it.
Absolutely. Well said, Aley.
Yeah. Yep. I send you love. I think we're all feeling what you're feeling, honestly. So yeah, please know you are not alone. And that always makes me feel better. It really does. Okay. So Karen is next. Mm-hmm.
So Karen, I remember before you were going to be starting your your own YouTube channel. I think that you have a lot of experience and understanding about what it takes. And your evolution from where you were to where you are is just phenomenal.
Mhm.
And that you're going to be the voice for many, and you're going to be an example of, it's like a reflection of our community. You'll be able to be the reflection that they need to see and hear. Each one of us has value. Each one of us has an important message. Each one of us is able to touch just one person, if not many. And it's important for us to pursue that if this is something that we're being called to.
Mhm.
I do feel you are your creativity is going to come through, and you're going to have so much fun. Your creativity, you're going to be like, oh, let's be creative. Let's do this. Let's do that. You're going to do it just like nobody else did. As soon as you get the mechanics out of the way, or the the technical things out of the way, once you get those as an automated thing, you'll be really, really very creative, and you will love the feeling that you get when you are creative. I think it'll be a really good soul expansion, and a beautiful win-win for the community.
Absolutely.
How about you, Aley?
That's beautiful. Well, I'm getting that this lady's holding back this guy a little bit and asking him to be restrained. And my feeling is that you have been restrained, but now you're going to be let loose, so to speak, in order to do what it is. And for me, it's your creative side, of course. The other thing I get is a great, and it reminds me of Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. You're going to be the manifester. Look at the manifester card here. I love it.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. It says monitoring your inner dialogue and using quantum affirmations can help you make real changes. So make sure you do your affirmations. And then it says you're going to do some wandering. Wander. Maybe some travel, maybe some invitation somewhere. I don't know. I would say whatever it is, it's a good thing. So how beautiful.
I think
is
it's
that?
it could also be on the spiritual
Could
plane
be
as well.
through that. Yeah. You could be wandering into new realms. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jem. Thank you, my dear. All right. Pulling two more, and then we'll do the collective read, everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys are here. Please just tell us you're here. And we have Laura Hammond Davis. You still here, girl? All right. I'm going to write your name down and pull one more. Jonathan.
Jonathan.
You here, Jonathan? Let us know, sir. If not, I will repost. All right. Laura, you here? All right. Jonathan and Laura. If not, we will absolutely do it again. Yeah. They may not both be here still. All right. Jonathan's here. Okay. All right. If Laura's here, let us know. If not, then I'm going to just pull one more. Whoops, and I don't have the thing up, so you can't see me doing it. All right. Nicole Payton, I think I just saw you. So let us know. You'll come after Jonathan. Okay. All right. Jonathan, did you have a specific question? Boop, 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 boop. I don't see one. What would you like to? Your messages from your guides. Okay. All right. Message from your gods.
Jonathan, are you creating a deck yourself? And it may not even be like a tarot deck. It may be like a different type of a divination tool.
I think he just
You're-
made a Lenormand deck. I
Oh,
believe.
did he?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, this creativity is going to be is amazing for you already. But more creativity, and don't wait for the first one to sort of take off. Just keep creating, and almost don't look back. Don't like when you offer your creation. Don't watch and wait for the response. Just offer it and let go of the outcome, and keep doing your creation and offer it and let go of the outcome. There is an energetic quality to your offering and
Oh,
to your creation. It's not just a material type of your spiritual intentions that you place on this product that you're creating is will be delivered
wow.
with the product. Yeah. What is he
So
saying?
I was wrong. It's a two-sided runes that are meant to be cast onto a tarot reading. Jonathan, that's so great.
Your intention with delivering that, and what you put into that, it will carry the energy and the magic, for lack of a better word, will travel with this intention. It's really beautiful. So it has an energetic, a spiritual energy that is delivered. It's not just the material product.
Wonderful. Wow. Yeah, they don't want you to procrastinate too long. Isn't it funny? Because the owl is there, and there's a rock. And of course, runes are usually, they're either clay or they can be done on stones. And so the owl is saying, you are the wise one, and that you don't procrastinate too long. And it's all in the perspective of how people will take this. But I believe that very interesting. The squirrel is gathering all his nuts for the winter. So in other words, it's going to be something people are going to go, I want one of those. I want one of those. So they're going to, bring them in, and there you go. So there's that. You're trying to translate the download into into a guidebook. Well, good. I'm getting that you're going to be projecting this out within the year, and I think that's what you want to do. So yeah, your procrastination is not because you want to. It's because you are busy living your life as well. So I wish you so well on that, Jonathan. That's fabulous. That's really fabulous.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. All right. So I guess Nicole is not here.
Well,
so one more.
You want to just do the collective?
Yeah,
Since we're getting really close. Yeah.
Yeah, we are getting close. All right. I did pull this.
Let's see if one person.
All right. This person's name is really Felix. Are you here, Felix? He might have given up. I don't know. Oh, good, Jonathan. Yeah. Oh, good. You're here. Yay. Thank you for letting us know. All right. So it comes out as just rain. All right. There you go. Can I get a reading? Oh, hello. Oh, Aley. All right. If I and my soulmate Robert, who passed away last year, has a message. Oh, surely. Thank you for being patient, Felix.
So Robert is coming through, and I feel him saying to you that he hasn't left you. He's still right beside you. He wants you to know his energy is around you, and I feel the deep grief that you are feeling, and he's almost he wants you to know that you, as you process through your grief, you'll be able to um, connect with his energy, whether you see a bird or whether you find a coin on the ground or a feather or see a dragonfly or whatever it might be from him. And while you're still grieving, it's difficult to see this, but he wants you to know that he is still around you. I also see a horse or a horse-like, maybe it's a donkey or a pony or a horse or something with four legs that he's showing me. I'm not sure if he loved these things or if it's something that sounds like horse or donkey or burro or something. Whatever this is, he's bringing this to me. And I also feel like there's a lot of hard work that you've been doing, and that you're carrying quite a burden. And he wants you to. The donkey and the horse is metaphorical, and it's the burden. It's the burden that you're carrying. I see the donkey with two baskets on either side carrying the heavy load. So he's quite creative. Robert is, and he's sending me these messages in a different way. But he wants you to see. He wants you to let go of the burden, and you letting go of the burden, for whatever reason, will not let him go or his energy go. It will free you to be lighter and to be freer so that you're able to connect with him even more. So he wants you to let go of whatever, like sometimes you say, oh, we weren't there when they passed, or I should have called, or, these things, with humanity, we just keep thinking these things.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants you to let go of all of these burdens or judgments that you're placing on yourself and just let them go and understand that everything happens for a reason. And his life was very charmed to have you in it, and be grateful and remember the good times. This is what he wants you to know.
Yeah.
So you used to take care of horses. Okay.
Yes.
There
Yes.
you
I
go.
think that's quite interesting, really. So there's some recognition there. What he wants you to know is that he wants you to make sure that you are still you. That he's saying, accept yourself and let other people accept you for exactly who you are. Don't change for anyone else. You are beautiful just the way you are, and you will always be beautiful to me. And so he wants that recognition for you, because he says he knows the pain that you've been going through. And there are some people that might want to make you snap out of it or something like that. And no, you don't. You do what you do. You do you. The next thing is, the word is a snake. And so what I'm getting here in this really is that you have been really low. And that's because of losing him, of course. And that he wants you to try to get up, brush yourself off, and know he's still with you, even though you can't see, feel, or hear him, maybe, or that and he said, I can come to you in a dream and we can have a whole complete talk if you want. But, don't let it get you that far down. The last one I get is the same message. It's just in another way. You are the sovereign. You are in control of your own life. So I don't know if you've had any kind of issues with people being cruel or nasty or whatever, or telling you to snap out of it. But he says, I love the way you're dealing with what it is you're going through, and I love you dearly as well. So there you go, Felix. Yeah. I surely am glad that we had a chance to read for you. I've never read for you before, so it's wonderful to have you.
very sorry for your loss, and
Yes.
you're not alone. And as Ali was reading, he was saying that you feel like you're never going to meet anybody like him again, or that there's nobody else for you except for him. Try not
Right.
to isolate or to these things are just our thoughts, and it's important not to believe everything we think. That when you are feeling better, you'll understand that there is a whole lifetime ahead of you, and he wants you to be happy, and you will find love again. You will find somebody, and you'll have this reservation inside of you, and you won't in the beginning you might look for somebody to replace Robert, but you'll realize that
Mhm.
this is something. It's up to you what makes you happy, and this other person will be different. But I think that Robert is also going to be sending you, when you're ready, somebody who is going to love you and cherish you like you deserve to be.
That's right.
So
That's right.
mhm.
Yep. Much love to you, Felix. Um, so we're just going to give you a message to the collective, Jean and I, and to take what part resonates, and that includes anybody watching this later. So please know that we include you in all readings.
So something about voices being heard is what I'm getting. And I feel like even though we may not have a bullhorn and a platform in order for our voices being heard, our intention and our desires, our prayers are being heard. And emotions are very strong, and the energy that we're sending out for some assistance in finding a solution and resolving the difficulty coming up is being heard. And they want you to make sure, and just like Ali tells me a lot, that before enlightenment we chop wood and carry water, and after enlightenment we chop wood and carry water. And what I feel what they're saying to us now is to make sure we keep going, keep living life, keep finding things to laugh at, keep moving forward, that don't let this paralyze you. No analysis paralysis, to
Right.
keep living life and move forward, and to uh, make every day count. And we can do both. We can do both. We don't have to stop and focus on the problem or the prayers. It's important to keep moving forward and to keep living our lives and to keep finding joy in each and every day.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. So everybody, I pulled a very interesting card. Before we incarnate on this planet, we write a soul contract, and in that soul contract, we say we're willing to learn about this, this, and this, or we're willing to be placed there to help with this thing that's upcoming. And of course, everything is in a state of flux and flow, depending on how everything sort of how the dominoes fall. So they want us to examine our soul contracts. They want us to know this is only one of many lives we've led. And this time, this place, we have unfortunately volunteered for some poo-poo to happen. So we're going through it, but we're together. And being together and having those alliances will only strengthen our resolve. And so I get here, be diligent through the transition, because things are transitioning right now. And they also say things will change. Things aren't always cast in concrete. So be willing to be the change as well, because there's nothing more in life than change anyway. The last card I get is find a buddy. If you're all alone, find a buddy, have an alliance. It also could mean that collectively we may find a buddy. Yesterday, the Scottish Council met, and there were some things, just put in Google, Scottish reactions to things. Very interesting. So there will be alliances, and we'll see where it goes. But one day at a time. That's the best. That's the best it can be. Jean is right. So thank you, everybody. All right, everybody, have a beautiful afternoon, and make it a good week. Thank you to our veterans, and thank you to Jean for being here with me, especially a little overtime. So thank you so much. All
My
right.
pleasure, Aley. Thank you. Thank you for driving. It was a pleasure.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.